Hello friends, this is Prasad and today's topic is cognitive flexibility. Uh, it looks like a big scientific term, but we will see how we can join it to daily life and use it. Cognitive flexibility is the ability to adjust to changing priorities, forming new perspectives, and the ability to change from task A to task B without a lot of mental stress. Instance 1. There are two people who are going to the office early morning and they see that the road is blocked. Now, Mr. A starts cussing, starts blaming the environment, starts making excuses to feel bad and has a bad attitude, develops a lot of stress, takes a turn, goes back, keeps cussing on his way, reaches work with a lot of stress, and that is reflected on his work, which is below average. Mr. B sees that the road is blocked, quickly changes from task A to task B. He still has to reach the office somehow. So he adjusts his mind and takes a U-turn, sings a nice song, thanks God that he can still go to office. He still has a car and he can still perform very well. Reaches office with a smile on his face and does really well in the day. Instance 2. You have a meeting with a big client and you're all pepped up and you feel that you're lucky and blessed that you get to meet this big client and get a lot of business. But at the end moment, the meeting is cancelled. You have two options: to be cognitively rigid, that is, to see that there is only one way to do things and start cussing and blaming yourself and saying, oh, this client should have come. And you can log on to your social media and start blaming everything and get stressed over it. Or you can be cognitively flexible. That is, you can still have the same energy, you can prepare for the next meeting, you can read more, you can contact a few more clients, and you can have a great attitude that when the client who has cancelled on you also has time, you can meet him or her with the same enthusiasm and not ruin everything. Instance 3. Let's say you're all pepped up, you get up early morning, take a pre-workout and head towards the gym. You see that the gym is closed. You have two options. Option 1 is to have a bad attitude, start this rant over social media and not make the most of it, or start working out outside. Parks, parking lots, roads, recreational places, they are always open. Remember friends, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. At times we are put out of our element, and that is when the true test of character takes place on how you behave and how you deal with those different situations. There are times in our lives when we face things that we have not planned for, that totally surprise us. And friends, many times we face things that we have not planned for, and it's not about how you fall down, but what you do when you fall down. How do you stay low? Before you reach the highest of all heights, how do you behave? Are you spending your time preparing yourself for victory, or are you just whining? Well, scientific research shows that one of the best ways to develop cognitive flexibility is to start with physical training. Also, I know a lot of parents and I just stumble upon this piece of wisdom. Scientific research shows that the earlier a child develops emotional and cognitive flexibility, the more happier and successful they are in life, and they are able to feel a wide range of emotion. Coming back to cognitive flexibility, I know a lot of people who say they want to start a business, but they are not ready. They are not ready because all they say is, oh, I don't have any money, I cannot start a business, which is wrong. Money is the excuse of the faint-hearted. I know a lot of people who had no money started businesses because when they did not have the money or the opportunity, they were busy learning accounting, they were busy learning finance and how to develop business and strategies, and they were busy learning about different businesses, market shares, similar products or services. And a lot of people who say they want to run a business, they really don't want to run a business. They want to run their mouth because it's easy, it's fairly more convenient to talk about running a business than running a business. I know a lot of women. I have met at least 24 women who said they want to start their own talk show. And they expect that someone like Oprah or Ellen or some big Hollywood studio is going to walk into their house and take them and say, oh, sign this $1 million contract. You are our next talk show host. It doesn't work like that. Why are you not working on your communication skills? Why are you not working on interviewing athletes or successful people within your community? There are enough people in your community who are successful. Why are you not interviewing them? Why don't you start your own small talk show? Set up your own cell phone camera, a little good lighting, and you're done. But a lot of women, they don't want to run a talk show, they want to run their mouths. Because it's easy. Now, listen carefully. There is always a way out. Always. No matter how difficult, tough the situation is, no matter how much adversity you are in, there is always a way out. And it is your responsibility to find it. Life expects us to navigate ourselves through a lot of problems, tough situations. Life offers us a lot of detours and expects us to navigate through it, and we must do so. We must be resilient. We must work so hard that we are able to find the problem. Also, most importantly, before you are going to rise in life, you are going to fall down low and even lower. And when you are at your lowest, you must not lose hope. You need to work. You need to do that extra course, read that book, get some knowledge, talk to successful people, interview them, go back, take notes, learn and learn a little more. And then when the opportunity is there, you will be ready. These could be small problems like having a flat tire or losing your job or running out of gas or breaking up with somebody or fighting with an old friend. And bigger things like running out of your finances, losing a lot of money, breaking a business partnership. But how you deal with this problem will show you what you become in life. There are two kinds of people. Those who are cognitively rigid, those are rock thinkers. They think there is only one way to do things. Versus cognitively flexible people who think there are many ways to do a certain thing and they always find a way. If you can navigate through the problems in life, you can achieve success. Prasad Nation wishes you all the best and may God bless you to be more cognitively flexible. Adios.